We had a great time meeting up with Lobster John over at Point Lobster, learning all about his business and a little bit about the commercial fishing industry in Point Pleasant Beach. And I've known John for going on 40 years here, so it's just cool for me to even, having been there dozens and dozens of times, to really get an inside look as to how that business is operating, the bar, the restaurant, the wholesale, and the retail market. So more to come you'll be able to get a glimpse into that world.
John.
Lobster John, all right. So I just wanted to chat a little bit about really understand more about this industry, how we wind up getting food from the ocean onto our plate, into the restaurants, into your market.
What do you want to know?
So what I want to know is, you guys have your own boats, or do you guys buy from?
They lease space from us.
Okay.
And bring the stuff in here.
So you guys, and what kind of seafood are you guys bringing in straight from off the boat into the market?
Well, in Point Pleasant, we have lobsters coming in, scallops, black sea bass, fluke. That's the popular ones. We seasonally we see tuna, swordfish, mahi.
And those are coming from both commercial and recreational fishermen?
They'd be commercial.
All commercial.
Yep.
Okay. And what does so then your guys' operation from there, you guys take that and you're selling to, obviously in your market here, you're selling to, restaurants or?
Yeah, we'll bring the lobsters. They'll come in live off the boat, and we have live holding tanks. We'll put the lobsters in there and sort through them. They need to purge for a day or two because they're in the lobster traps eating bait, and they come in and they're a little stinky, so we like to clean them out before we sell them.
Yeah.
The fish comes in dead, iced. We bring it in here. We've got a fish house where they'll butcher all the fish, fillet it, send it off either to our fish market, other fish markets in the area, supermarkets, restaurants.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah. So you're distributing in like local, the ShopRites and anywhere around here, like a Whole Foods, or what kind of?
Well, we'll distribute to some of the major brand supermarkets.
Okay.
A lot of the business we do is with restaurants. Restaurants on the Jersey Shore, restaurants in Philadelphia, North Jersey.
Yeah, I was driving, I was up in the city walking through down, East Village or something like that, and I see a Point Lobster truck parked up there. You guys?
We don't do too much in Manhattan, but
yeah.
we do the outskirts. My dad started this in 1981. He was an iron worker then, and he continued to iron work while he was building the business up. But he basically went around to the local restaurants and was selling lobster tails and lobster claws to them with his, when he wasn't iron working.
Wow.
He enjoyed it.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah.
So
out of the trunk of his car.
So he would. How did he do that? He just would come down to the boats
and
go down, buy there.
When the boats would come in, he'd buy 100 or a couple hundred of them and break the lobster tails and claws off them and ice them down and.
A true side hustle.
Yeah.
And how did that grow to become a business? Did he retire from ironworking and then decided to open up?
No, he saw an opportunity to build a business, so he got his first truck, and then our first location was across from Broadway Bar and Grill. It's now condos, but that was 46 Broadway.
Okay.
There was a little strip mall in there, and we had our first fish market there. We were able to hold a couple 1,000 pounds of lobsters there. We outgrew that location, moved into what's now our fish house, which is back on the dock here.
You bought this property back then to do that? Okay.
Yep. So we were in that building for probably 10 or 20 years and outgrew that building, and then moved into the big building where we're at now. Now we can hold about 25,000 pounds of lobsters and serve all these guests with our restaurant. And
yeah.
Expanded further and partnered with Chris from Europa South and Amendment 21. Partnered up with him and opened the bar and grill, and the rest is history.
Yeah. And how long have you been doing that full time? Since you were a teenager?
Well, I worked on the docks as a little kid for my dad, just basically cleaning out boxes and
Yeah.
putting ice on fish and lobsters and counting clams and doing whatever I could do to help him out, and went off to school and tried to learn a few things and got done with college and said, well, I guess I'm going to go and work the family business with my dad. And that's what we did for 20, 30 years.
Awesome.
He's now retired in Florida, enjoying himself.
Nice.
I'm here running the family business.
Hustling. Just reading up and knowing a little bit of the history of the Manasquan Inlet and the importance of it. Like, we live in this tiny little town where, a mile square town, yet this port is pretty huge for, the commercial fishing industry. Is that, would you agree with that?
Yeah,
That's what I read.
There's quite a substantial amount of landings that comes through the Manasquan Inlet.
Yeah.
I would think most of the pounds landed go through the Point Pleasant Co-op. That's where you're going to see draggers working for scallops, squid, fluke, porgy.
Yeah.
Seasonally, whatever they have the opportunity to catch and whatever season is open.
Right.
We're small. We have a small dock here. There's 6 working boats here. They catch lobsters. There's 2 lobster boats, 2 gill net boats, 1 dragger, and there's actually a commercial rod and reel guy who catches blackfish.
And is all the lobster that you guys are getting from the boats, those few boats that are coming in here?
No, there's not a ton of lobsters landed in New Jersey. Most of the lobsters are imported from Canada.
Okay.
And in the summer, the rest of them would be imported from Maine.
Okay. Gotcha. So you're getting those shipped down and distributing from there?
Yeah, we'll ship them down from Boston.
Okay.
Hold them here, and distribute those. We're coming into our season now. Most of what we sell, lobsters and fish and all other shellfish, is in the summer months.
Right. Okay.
The Jersey Shore tourism puts a big demand on fresh seafood.
The clamming industry is another big. Obviously, you guys Point Pleasant is a pretty big player in the clamming business, or?
Yeah, they've got draggers that are working on the ocean clams,
Yeah.
which they'll bring in tractor trailer loads of them, send them off, have them processed, and that's what they'll use for clam juice and clam chowder and
Right.
a bunch of other processed clam products.
Is that where you guys get your clams from? A local, or is that somebody?
Well, the clams that we use are harvested in the back bays.
Okay. Oh,
Different
yeah.
than the ocean clams.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
those
yeah.
are little necks, middle necks, top necks.
Gotcha.
Those will come from local growers and harvesters some in Barnegat Bay, some in Tuckerton. We do bring clams and oysters up from Virginia and Maryland. I think a lot of people come to the fish market. We're known for our lobster rolls, which are very good. The hot one, more popular than the cold one. But we've also got a lot of different foods, prepared fish, broiled, fried, a lot of different salads. But I think what makes the fish market unique is the setting and the environment. And we spent a lot of time really trying to make it look nice. And most of it's outdoor. 2/3 of our seating is outdoor.
It's so nice.
And
shaded.
the bar and grill has its own perks as well. We've got a liquor license there, and it's live music every night. Just they're similar in some aspects, but very different in others.
Yeah. No, that's a totally different vibe.
I
I love being here, being able to see the fishing boats coming in and out. A little saltier feel, and then over there is proper bar. But great food.
I mean, it gets hectic down here with the fork trucks and the boats coming in and out, and all the product getting moved around. And you go downtown to the bar and grill, and it's hectic in there with people just getting wild.
Yeah. It's funny coming down here. It's like my wife and I always say, if we went on vacation, this would be the spot that we,
This would be a great
this would be
spot,
this
yeah.
would be the spot that'd be like
If
right
I
up
didn't live
our
here,
alley.
I would come here on
Right.
vacation.
Yes. This would be like,
doubt.
that's my
This
go-to.
This place is awesome. Point Pleasant's awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool little vibe here, and the seafood market is,
There's a
as
lot
always.
of great seafood markets in town, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we do have 2 locations. Right now we're at the fish market on Channel Drive. This is where the boats are tied up, and this is where we have the seafood wholesale operation and fish market open to the public. And then downtown we've got Point Lobster Bar and Grill. That's a full-service restaurant with a bar and specialty cocktails, sangria. All
Some
kinds of
outdoor
different
seating
beers.
too, right on the
Yeah,
right on the
a little
main
bit of
street.
outdoor seating.
Yeah, a little bit.
A lot more seating at the fish market as
Yeah.
far as outdoor goes. So we get absolutely insane in the summer with people who want to eat outside. And then the bar and grill it's a happening spot.
Yeah.
People love going there, especially for the live entertainment. My favorite thing on the menu here is the coconut mahi fish sticks.
I never had those.
They're wonderful.
Yeah, nice. That'll be my next go-to.
We take the mahi, slice it into like a fish stick shape,
Yeah.
roll it in coconut, fry it, and then it's got like a sweet sauce that goes with it.
Nice.
I love them.
Nice. That's a good one. Is that new, or is that's been on a go-to for a while?
It's pretty new. You know, I like being down by the water. Everyone that I grew up with is mostly still here, so all my friends are here. My family's here. My work is here. What's not to love?
Good place to be trapped.
There are outfits that'll take you out scuba diving, a couple boats. One of them, the Gypsy Blood, he's tied up right next door at Southside Marina. And a lot of people are spearfishing in the Manasquan Inlet. It's a popular spot. Shark River Inlet's another popular spot. So yeah.
What are you going for when you're spearfishing?
Oh, summer flounder, blackfish, triggerfish.
You eat triggerfish?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Huh. I didn't even know we had triggerfish.
You guys do a ton of catering, yeah?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So tell us about your catering, catering business. You guys cater for parties, for weddings, all
we
that
do-
sort of thing?
We do off-site catering. We'll do lobster bakes in people's backyards. We have a food truck that will bring to people's houses and
Yeah.
build a menu for them, custom menu.
You guys pair up a lot with Doug, I know, from Jersey Shore Barbecue.
We
to
do a lot
like
with
a
Jersey
combo.
Shore Barbecue. We do a lot with Joe Leone's.
Yeah.
We actually, some of our desserts are from Hoffman's and from
Yeah, nice.
Muller's Bakery. So yeah, any opportunity we have to.
And you'll do
pair
just a
up-
raw bar, right?
Yeah,
Like
we
somebody
do.
just wants to do
Very
a raw
popular.
bar. That's probably one of the most popular
Very
in the summer.
popular.
That's a great.
Absolutely.
I've been to a
Yep.
couple parties where that's always
Always a hit.
always a hit.
Both kitchens like to be creative, so we see a lot of things that catch our eye or certain flavor profiles.
Yeah.
Just everyone likes something different. I
Right.
mean, sometimes I'll go to the same restaurant every week and I'll eat the same thing every week. That's just who I am. Some people like different food every time they come,
Right.
so they go for the specials.
Mix it up.
Which wild style? I mean, we're staying on that one.
No, I just made that up.
And your guys' menu at the market restaurant is the same or
No,
different? So you
completely
guys
different.
totally different menus.
Completely different.
So how would you describe if you're into what you'd come to the like more traditional seafood fare at the market?
I
or?
think you'll find you'll find similarities at either location.
Yeah.
I think people who come to the fish market want to be right down here, right by the boats. They
Yeah.
want to smell the fish. They want to see the boats. They want to
Yeah.
see the people working.
Yeah.
Whereas downtown, there's a serious downtown vibe there, and it's
Yeah.
and it's exciting. Especially if the weather's off a little bit. 'Cause,
Right.
A lot of what we do with the fish market's outdoor. We have indoor seating, but for the most part in the summer, outdoors absolutely hammered.
Yeah, for sure. It's always packed.
Yeah,
Starting at 5.
Downtown.
We leave our office and it's on my route home, and It's always jamming.
The bar and grill definitely has us beat on steaks and chops and things like that. Most of what we do, 90% of what we do here is seafood.
Yeah.
But we have the dock burger here, which is like a smash burger, and that is really that's a good one. Completely different from the pub burger that we do downtown.
Right. Cool.
We were here last night. I got the lobster roll, the cold one.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Thank you.
It was so good. I have that problem too. I'll go every time I come here. I get the lobster roll.
Yeah.
I can't stray.
You gotta try the mahi fish sticks.
Yeah.
Let me see if the kitchen's open. No. Soon enough.
Yeah. No. Today would be you guys open today?
Yeah.
It's a good day for it.